Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mall Wiki. It is Thursday, September 19th of 2013, and well, it's only been September the 19th for about 30 minutes now. It's almost 12:30 in the morning. I really should be in bed, but before I did go to bed, I would make a quick little video of something I thought was an interesting idea for a video. Been doing a lot of thinking about Windows XP. You know, it's going to go out of support next year, probably in just about 6 months, and I've had a lot of good times with it, and I'll probably be making a lot of Windows XP related videos for a while now. It's a very good and sturdy operating system. Rarely had any problems with it in the 10 years or so I've used it. And Microsoft really outdid themselves with it, especially when Service Pack 2 came around. They really finished it off good with that. So the point of this video is I have a few pieces of Windows XP related software packages I would like to show you guys, starting with this. This is a copy of Windows XP Home Edition that I bought new on December 31st of 2002. I bought this to upgrade my 2001 Gateway, which was a pile of junk if you ask me, to from Windows Millennium Edition to Windows XP. Now I was only 13 years old at the time, so I really wasn't too familiar with advanced computing, so I just did an in-place upgrade, which probably wasn't a very good idea, but it was all I could do at the time. But nevertheless, Windows XP was not enough to save that computer. It still ran like crap. But anyway, I've still got everything here. It was interesting how they packaged this back then. And by the way, this is the original Windows XP RTM, no service packs at all. And this cost me about $100. I saved up for a while to get this, actually. First, you open it up, you got the experience was the key term for Windows XP. There's the classic logo we're all familiar with. And over here you got, welcome to Windows XP. Introducing Windows XP Home Edition, the smartest Windows ever with capabilities that put you in charge. Make your experience your own. Let's see. I wonder if that website's still around. I need to check it. And first we got some books here. We got a Start Here guide, kind of a little tutorial on how to get Windows XP up and running. Get ready for a whole new experience. Microsoft Windows XP Home Edition has a new look and it's easier than ever to use. This booklet explains how to get Windows XP set up and where to turn for help, so you can enjoy the most intuitive operating system yet. Let's get started. Yeah, it's mostly just a bunch of information like here how to install it. You got your quick upgrade, which is what I did, unfortunately. But again, I was only 13. I really didn't know how to do a clean install at the time. I didn't do my first clean install of Windows XP until I was 15 years old in 2005 when I reformatted my Dell Dimension 2350. And you got the new installation instructions, which I pretty much should have read. And you choose a file system, FAT32 or NTFS. That's another thing that messed up my gateway when I upgraded it to Windows XP. I kept the FAT32 file system, and I do not recommend using FAT32 at all for Windows XP or pretty much anything NT based. It's just very buggy, and very quirky as well. So if you're going to install Windows XP, do yourself a favor and go with NTFS. Accessibility options, all that good stuff. And then we got another one here called Explore. Now that you've installed Windows XP Home Edition, take a peek at our new look and feel. Oh yeah, because Windows XP brought in a lot of new technologies to the way people thought of Microsoft Windows. As you can see here, a big change from Windows 9X or even Windows 2000, especially the way it looks. You've got what a lot of people have coined as the Bozo the Clown theme, although I actually really do like that appearance. It's a very it makes using a computer not so boring. And of course, Windows XP was the first real version of Windows to support true multiple user accounts. Although in my home everyone had their own computer, so we really didn't need to use that. Oh yeah. And of course the thing that makes Windows XP able to install at all is the CD. And this was when Microsoft was doing its infamous, in fact I think they still are, the genuine thing. Yep, see, yep, it's showing up genuine when you hold it up a certain way. And yeah, this is the upgrade version. See how a lot of scratches on it. Yeah, and it does have a product key, but I'm obviously not going to show this on camera. Windows XP, as you know, was the first version of Windows to include product activation. And I don't know if the key that comes with this still works or not, but I have a better one now for Windows XP Professional that I always use. That also includes Service Pack 3, so it's pretty up to date. Oh, and we got this little flap here. More screenshots. Yeah. Well, back when having a 25 gigabyte hard drive was reasonable enough. It's amazing. I bought this USB flash drive last Saturday at Best Buy, and it's 32 gigabytes, and this here is 25 gigabytes on a hard drive. Pretty sobering, huh? And yeah, that's pretty much what you would get back in the 2000s when you wanted to buy a upgrade copy of Windows XP Home Edition. Now, come 2004, I want to say, when Service Pack 2 came out, they sort of redid this. It was about the same, although it would mention new features that came with Service Pack 2, and obviously the CD itself had Service Pack 2 on it as well. So, and that's not all of our video. What I'm about to show you next is something I've only had for about 7 or 8 hours. I bought this today at Value Village. I have used this before, but the copy I've had since 2002 was a recorded copy that my uncle made for me. But I now own a physical copy after all these years. Ladies and gentlemen, Plus for Windows XP. I bought this at Value Village today for 40 cents. And it has a similar package design as the actual XP installation media. It's Microsoft Plus for Windows XP, the ultimate companion for Windows XP Home Edition and Professional. Yeah. Alright, we got the installation disc here. finally own a physical copy of this. That's really, really nice. Although I never did check to see if it's any damage. You see a lot of fingerprints on it, but I can probably clean that off. And it says, check the Microsoft Plus website for information about new versions of Plus as they're available. Which, actually, this was the last real version of Microsoft Plus from Microsoft. As you know, it started off with Plus for Windows 95, there was a Plus for Windows 98, and then they skipped over 2000 and Millennium and went straight to XP. And now there was one more version after this, but we'll discuss that in a little bit. Welcome to Microsoft Plus for Windows XP. Supercharge your PC experience with exciting new features from digital media to games to 3D graphics and more. Now, the games, I will say, are the best part of this package, and I'll discuss that in a little bit. First, we have a little booklet. It's another Start Here booklet. There we go. A little stiff. Contents, welcome to Microsoft Plus for Windows XP. Plus for Windows XP, the ultimate companion for Windows XP. Lets you personalize your computer experience like never before. Plus for Windows XP has exciting new features and tools for digital music, gaming, and more to make your computer even more entertaining. Using Plus for Windows XP, you can, and by the way, I heard a very spooky sound, very weird. Dog's barking, I better be quiet. Now, if you're running Windows XP on a computer with only 500 megahertz, 64 megs of RAM, and just a bare minimum of hard drive space, you were really cutting it close. Okay. Boy, pages are hard to turn. This pretty much tells you what all it can do. Okay, that's pretty much all that was in there. Is there anything else? No, nothing on the back. Surprisingly, this Plus for Windows XP doesn't use a product key. You can just install it, not have to worry about that. That's surprising, especially for Microsoft. But yeah, this I really did enjoy this Plus package. In fact, whenever I remember to, I usually try to install it on my Windows XP machines. The thing I liked about most of it was the games, particularly one game. I forget the name of it because I haven't used this in a while. It was a 3D bowling game. It had really good graphics, and you pretty much would control the bowling ball with the mouse. You didn't have to click anything either. You just moved the mouse as you needed to and knocked the pins down. I think it was just a trial version of a game, but it was really quite interesting. And I also remember it came with a lot of cool looking visualizations for Windows Media Player, particularly one for some Xbox game called Munch's Odyssey or something. It had a very weird looking alien in a wheelchair dancing around. Never played the video game, but I always got a kick out of that visualization. And it came with a few other things, and also about a year or two later they came out with another version of this for Windows XP. It was, I think, Plus Digital Media Edition. It came with a lot of enhancements for, well, digital media. It came with like one program I always enjoyed. It was how do you describe it? You pretty much hook up an old tape player or an old turntable and convert all your old cassette tapes and LPs to digital format. And it came with a few other stuff, like this little thing that would like little people that would dance around your computer while you're playing music. Very, very weird. And I actually do have a copy of that I bought back in 2003 or 2004, I want to say. Used it for years. I've got it up in a box somewhere in my closet, but I can't install it anymore because, well, a few years ago I tried to install it and it said I used the product key too much. And I can no longer install it on any computer as long as I live. But it's just as well with the advent of stuff like Windows 7 and even Windows Vista and all that good stuff. There's a lot more better ways to have digital media. Plus, for converting audio tapes, I have more convenient and sensible ways to do that now, so it's kind of unnecessary. But yeah, I just thought I would make this quick little video of some interesting Windows XP memorabilia. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. For now, this is Billy Core signing off on September the 19th of 2013. Goodbye.